working on power of the legs and arms and slowly working on how to progress and get some more strength on upper body and lower body. So we'll ease into it. So let's start at the top of our mats. I want you to come right about 3/4 of the way up your mat. So always leaving some space at the top for your hands. So I want you to come into Tadasana. So if you cannot see me, I'm more or less like this, with my feet hips width apart and my hands wide. Okay, so we're facing the top of our mat, just getting into your body. So I like to take maybe a few seconds before I start to move. Maybe just playing with my gravity, feeling my feet, and seeing if I can move the weight back and forth into the toes and into the heels. Okay, so each time you move, start to open your feet. See if you can spread your toes wider and really press into the heels. And slowly we're going to stop, finding equal weight across both feet and really grabbing the floor with your toes. From there, I want you to bend your knees, start to hang, and just let go, pressing your belly, your stomach against the thighs. Start to hang your head and drop your arms. And then slowly you can start to grab your elbows. And then start to let go of any weight, any tension, and let the arms hang either side of your head. And really let your belly enter your thighs. Again, I want you to play with your weight, the gravity. Try and play and move and shift your gravity forward into the toes. Really push down into the toes to stop you falling forward. Allow the blood to fill your forehead, fill your eyebrows, feeling maybe some tension in your head. Try and breathe through it. Elongate the breath. We do 3 more. Inhale. Notice a pull at the back of your chest, in the ribs, in your spine. 2, inhale. Exhale. Feeling all the weight and blood in your legs. 3, last one. Slowly let go of the elbows. Let your elbows hang and your wrists feel heavy. Get buoyant and bouncy in your knees. Bend the knees and round your lower back. Start to curl up vertebra by vertebra, coming into your spine, feeling your lower back, your middle back, starting to align your upper back. Open your shoulders, broaden them, and open your palm. Come into your mountain pose, Tadasana. Start to feel your fingertips pull towards the ground and your chest lift, and breathe your Ujjayi breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 2 more. Maybe playing with your weight, moving into the toes and in the heels. 3, last one. And on the exhale, we'll just start warming up the body and the shoulders. Inhale, reach your arms up. Join your palms together. And on the exhale, I want you to open your arms wide, but start to fall forward, bending your knees. And again, connecting your belly to the thighs, but keeping your back flat and bringing your hands in front of your feet. Inhale, roll to your toes and lengthen your spine into flat back. Try to straighten your legs as much as you can as you lengthen the top of your head. Exhale, try to fall forward, empty the breath, and stretch. Inhale, flat back again. Look forward and lengthen your spine. And on the exhale, micro bend your knees and bring your hands on hips. Inhale, stand up, circle your arms up, push down through your heels and lift up. Interlock your fingers. And on the exhale, turn your palm to face the ceiling, squeeze your glutes forward and open the chest upwards. Inhale, straighten, join your palms together and squeeze your ears, bring your biceps together. Exhale, hands down in prayer at your heart center in Namaskar. Inhale, open your arms wide and come into your mountain pose, Tadasana. Let's repeat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Look up and lengthen your spine. On the exhale, swan dive your heart forward, bend your knees and press your stomach against the thighs. Hands in front of your feet. And inhale, roll to your toes and lengthen your spine. Really try to straighten your legs. On the exhale, bend your knees slightly and roll forward, standing forward fold, stretch the legs. Come into your flat back. Inhale, lengthen, try to straighten the knees. And on the exhale, micro bend your knees and bring your hands on hips. Keep your spine straight and inhale, stand up. Come up, reach your arms above your head and interlock the fingers. Look down, dropping the chin and lifting the chest, squeezing your glutes forward. Push the wall behind you. Inhale, straighten. Join your palms together and lift your palms. Exhale, arms open wide. Come into Tadasana. One more time. Inhale, circle your arms up and look up, really breathing into the movement. Exhale, open your arms wide and fall forward. Bend your knees and connect your stomach. Inhale, roll to the toes and lengthen your spine. Keep your legs straight as you fall forward. Empty the breath. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Micro bend your knees. And exhale, hands on hips. Pull the hips back. Inhale, stand up, circle your arms up. Join the palms and interlock the fingers. Reverse the palm. And exhale, squeeze your glutes as you arch back a little bit more. Inhale, straighten. Join your palms together and lift up. Exhale, arms wide into Tadasana. Let's circle up. This time we start to change. So inhale, reach your arms up. Like before, exhale, fall forward with your heart open, bend the knees and connect your belly. Hands touch the ground. Inhale, lengthen your spine, rolling to the toes, straightening your legs. And on the exhale, I want you to press your hands down just in front of your feet, shoulder width apart. From there, I want you to take a long step back with your right foot, bending your left knee and really connecting your chest on top of the thigh, getting your knee at 90 degrees and your right foot as far away as possible. Try and open your fingers and push and protract your shoulders. Feel strong in your arms and shoulders and step back with your left foot. Inhale, stay here in plank and start to sweat. Hold. 3. Exhale. Calm yourself down. 2. Breathe. Exhale. Feel strong in your shoulders. Lift it up. 3. Bend your right knee. Place it underneath the hip. Bend the left knee and come into tabletop. Inhale, curl your tailbone and come into cow pose. Exhale, round your spine and come into cat. Come into a neutral spine. Inhale, tuck your toes. And on the exhale, slide your hips up and into downward facing dog. Press into your hands and hang your head. Let's stay here. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. On the exhale, I want you to lift your heels and round your shoulders over your hands. Really round your plank. Inhale, 2 steps in between your palms and lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold with feet together. Come back into a flat back. Inhale. Bring your hands on the floor and heel toe your feet wide, hips width apart. And on the exhale, another fold with legs wide. Inhale, hands on hip. Micro bend your knees and inhale, stand up. Interlock your fingers, reverse the palms, squeeze the glutes. And on the exhale, you start to arch back. Inhale, straighten. Join the palms together and lift up. Exhale, keep your feet wide and hands into Tadasana. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, fall forward, bend your knees to connect the belly against the thigh, hands on the ground. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Straighten the legs. This time, you place your hands flat in front of both feet, shoulder width apart. Extend your left leg back, bend the right knee 90 degrees on top of your ankle, and get your chest on top of the thigh. Really, you need to push down with both hands round your shoulders and float your right leg back into a plank. We're gonna hold it, push. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, breathe. 2, get strong. Exhale. 3, last one. And on the exhale, bend your left knee, get it underneath the hip, place it down, and place your right knee. Well done. Inhale, come into cow pose. Stretch your stomach, lift the tailbone in your eyes. Exhale, cat pose, round your spine. Come into a neutral spine, tabletop. Tuck your toes under the heels and push back, sliding the hips into downward facing dog. Stay here, 3 breaths, hanging your head. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, inhale. On the exhale, keep pushing your hands, but lift your heels. Inhale, lift your heels, standing on the toes. And I want you to turn your heels over to the right, placing both feet down and flat, so your left heel is flat in front of your right foot. Then from there, you lift your left hand and you bend both knees. Good. So you almost start to sit towards your heels. Then from there, can you push off your left foot? Start to straighten the legs and bring your arm over, straightening your left ribs and left arm. And then exhale, cactus your left arm and open the chest. Inhale, push off the left foot, almost try to straighten. Exhale, bend the knees and cactus your left arm. Inhale, push off the left foot and try to straighten, getting all the weight in your shoulder. Exhale, bring the weight back into your feet. Now stay here, almost seating and looking forward. Place your left hand and turn into downward facing dog. Push and get the weight off your hands and into your feet. Stay here and breathe. Inhale. Lift your heels, drop to your knees, and take child's pose. Open your palm, relax your shoulders, and relax your forehead to the ground. Let's stay here 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2, inhale. Feeling all that weight that was going into our arms. You really need to push the floor. 3, inhale, last one. Find recovery. And on the exhale, slowly come back up. Okay, so we're going to do the other side. Measure your tabletop, tuck your toes, and slide your hips up and back into downward facing dog. So stay here and lengthen your spine. 3 breaths. Exhale. Push through all your 10 fingertips. And lengthen your shoulders and forearms as you really press into the hand and lengthen your spine. 3, last one. Exhale. Start to lift your heels. Inhale. Stand high on your toes and turn your heels over to the left. Place both feet flat, pressing your right heel in front of left. Bend into your left knees and bring all the weight into your left hand. Inhale. Reach your right arm up over the ear and press into your right foot. Exhale, bend the knees and bend your right elbow into a cactus. Inhale, straighten, get all the weight into your left shoulder as much as you can. Exhale, bend the knees, get the weight into your feet. Inhale, push off the feet and reach over. Exhale, bend and open the chest. Inhale, last one, push, and on the exhale, bend the knees, almost trying to sit and bring all the weight back. Look forward. Really push into the hand, and then inhale, come back into downward facing dog. Exhale, press into the hands and lengthen the spine. Inhale, lift your heels. And exhale, drop to your knees, untuck the toes. This time we sit up and look forward, stretching the back of your feet, opening your palms and rolling your shoulders open. Let the elbows drop and allow your breath to be long. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Finding some relief, getting the weight off your hands. 3, last one. So we're going to bring all the weight back into our shoulders. So come into tabletop, spread your fingers wide, claw the floor, push your shoulders. So measure your tabletop, tuck your toes, and make your way into downward facing dog. So from there, I want you to hang your head, but look at your feet. Shift all the weight into your left foot. Point your right toes to the back of the mat and reach your right leg up. Inhale. Stretch. Lift your right leg as high as you can. And on the exhale, lean forward and bend your right knee into the right elbow. Good. Again, inhale, reach it back. And exhale into the right elbow. Inhale, reach it back. And exhale into the right elbow. Can you stay? Hold it. Round. 3 breaths. Exhale. Can you touch the tricep? 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Lift your heels. Drop your knees. And exhale. This time take child's pose. Untuck the toes. Open your palm and relax your shoulders and forehead. Stay here just 3 breaths. Really recover. Exhale. 2, make sure the breath is long. Exhale and clean. 3, inhale, open up. Exhale, slowly come back up. Open your fingers wide, claw the floor. We do the other side, tuck your toes, and slide your hips back. Push the floor, downward facing dog. Hang your head and stay here. Inhale. On the exhale, shift the weight into your right foot. Inhale, point your left toes to the back of the mat and reach your left leg up. On the exhale, bend your left knee into your left elbow. Touch. Inhale, reach it back and up. Exhale, left elbow, touch. Inhale, back and up, push. And exhale, touch the elbow. See if you can touch your tricep. Hold it. 3. Exhale. 2, concentrate, push. Round your shoulders. 3, last one. Step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels high. And exhale, drop to your knees, tabletop. And this time, you untuck the toes and you sit up looking forward. This time, we're going to relax the wrists, roll the shoulders up and back, and hang your elbows. Stay here, 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, inhale. This time we come back onto the hands, so really make sure your hands are wide and you're clawing the floor. Make sure you have no wrist pain. Come into your tabletop, open your fingers, push and round the shoulders. Measure your tabletop, tuck your toes. We make our way back into downward facing dog. Stay here and lengthen the spine. Hang your head, look at your feet, and shift all the weight, exhale, into your left foot. Point your right toes to the back of the mat, and inhale, reach your right leg up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow, touch. This time, we reach the right leg back and up, but this time you stay. And on the exhale, you open the hip and you bend the right knee. Now, point your right knee high and keep your knee bent. You're going to draw 3 circles. Drop the right knee down and then circle it back up. Inhale, 1. Exhale, drop it down. 2, inhale, open up. Open and circle. Exhale. 3, inhale, open the hip. And then exhale, point it down. Look forward. Inhale, bend your right knee into the right elbow. And then exhale, turn your left heel 90 degrees and flat. And then bend your left knee. Bring all the weight into the left foot. Now come off your left hand and reach it over your ear. Well done. From there, you're going to push off your left foot and see if you can try to reach your knee back into the right elbow. Can you push and then sit back into your left foot? Push off your hand and come all the way into your left foot. Inhale. Push off your left foot. Bring your right knee to right elbow. Now come back. Bring all the way back into your left hand. Last one. Inhale, push. Bring into your right elbow. And on the exhale, you're going to turn, bring your hand down, and press into down dog. Ooh. Stay here nice and long. We do straight the other side, so shift all the weight into your right foot. Point your left toes back. Inhale, reach your left leg back and up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, stay and open your hip. Bend the knee. Inhale, point your left knee high. Keep your knee bent and draw 3 circles. Drop your knee down. 1, inhale, open up slowly. Exhale, drop it down. Try and get full rotation. 2, inhale, open up. Can you point the knee into a huge circle? 3, inhale, open up. On the exhale, look forward.
Inhale, hug your left knee into the left elbow, and then turn your right foot 90 degrees. Bend the knee, bring all the weight into your right foot, almost sitting. Get the weight off your right hand. Inhale, reach and lean forward. Bring the left knee into your left elbow. Exhale, sit back down, bending both knees. Inhale, reach your left knee into your left elbow, and then exhale, sit back down. Last one, inhale, reach into your left elbow, and then exhale, sit back down. Keep pushing in your left hand, and turn into downward facing dog. Lift your heels, lean forward, drop your knees. And this time, you sit up, rolling back onto your heels. Open your shoulders and palms open wide. Breathe, 3 breaths. Get the weight off your hand and relax your elbows. Get your neck long. Pull your shoulders away from the ears and down. Exhale. 3, inhale. And on the exhale, we roll back into tabletop. Open your fingers wide. Okay, so from there, we're going to kind of repeat everything, but just doing it once, and I'm going to add a new movement. So tuck your toes and push into downward facing dog. Hang your head, look at your feet, and shift all the weight into your left foot. Inhale, point your right toes back and reach your right leg up. Exhale, bend your right knee into right elbow, touch. Inhale, reach it back and up. Stay here. Exhale, open the hip and bend the knee. This time, without drawing circles, just keep your right knee high. Look forward and exhale, bend your right knee into right elbow. Start to turn your left foot 45 degrees. Get the weight off your left hand. Bend both knees and bring all the weight into your left foot. Inhale, push off your left foot and try and bring the right knee into the right elbow. Exhale. This time, you're going to straighten the right leg behind your left foot and start to push off your hand, bringing all the weight, and start to sit. Whoa. Trying to get your hip as close to the foot as possible, really pushing off the hand instead of collapsing, and just finding that resistance so you can rest your hand on top of the left knee. You need to keep pushing off the right hand to get the weight into your hip. Almost finding relief, but you're constantly pushing off your right shoulder. Last one here. Try and gather all the strength in your left leg, and then you're going to push off the left foot to try and come up, float to your right leg, and exhale, bend it into your right elbow. From there, keep your left thumb high and step your right foot to the outside of the mat in line with your right hand. Can you turn both feet out to the outside and try and straighten the legs? Maybe you need to walk your right foot further away. Try and turn your heart and open the left ribs. Really straighten the legs, lift the hips. Exhale, look down. You need to get all the weight back into the left foot, hug your right knee into the chest, and turn into downward facing dog. Well done. Lift your heels, drop to your knees. This time we take child's pose. Open your palm and sit back. Immediately 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, really letting go of that right shoulder. 2. Inhale. Trying to find full recovery of your breath and your muscles. 3, inhale. Come up, stay strong, open your fingers wide and measure your tabletop. Inhale, measure tabletop, knees under hips, tuck your toes, and push into downward facing dog. Stay in your down dog, hang your head, look at your feet. And now exhale, shift all the weight into your right foot. Point your left toes and inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, bend your knee into left elbow, touch. Inhale, left leg high, stay here. Exhale, open the hip and bend the knee. Without drawing your circles, stay here and point your left knee high. On the exhale, look forward at your left hand. Inhale, touch your left elbow with left knee and turn your right foot 90 degrees. Bend into your right foot, bending the right knee. And then inhale, try to straighten your arm over the ear, leaning forward, and then exhale. You're going to Straighten the left leg behind you and slowly push off your hand to slowly slide the left leg and sit onto your left hip. Well done. Keep pushing off your left hand and rest your right arm onto the right knee. Stay here and breathe. You need to keep pushing off the left hand to stay away from the floor without collapsing into your collarbone. 2, so get that shoulder long and away from the ear. 3, inhale, even enjoying a nice stretch in your left side. On the exhale, you really need to get all the weight into your right foot. So push down into your right foot, push down into your left hand, and see if you can lift up, float your left leg, and on the exhale, bend the left knee into your elbow. From there, take a step to the outside of your mat as far away as you can and in line with your left foot. Turn your feet out and try and straighten both legs and turn your heart open. Maybe you need to walk your left foot further away. Stay here, just one more breath, push. On the exhale, look down, stay. Bring all the weight back into your right foot, bend your left knee into the chest, and turn into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, touch the floor. This time we sit up and we look forward. Open your palms, inhale. Hang your elbows, exhale. 2 more, inhale, breathe with me. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. Last exercise for the shoulders. We're going to work our shoulders so we can one day come into inversions. So we're going to practice dolphin pose, bringing all the weight. So first I want you to come onto all fours. Good. So from there, I want you to walk your hands forward. Then drop your elbows down. Once you drop your elbows, make sure they're not too wide. Make sure they're underneath your shoulders and your forearms are flat. Push the back of your shoulders into the ceiling, so get your nose away from the floor. Tuck your toes and lift up into your dolphin pose. So option 1, you stay here. Option 2, you can walk your feet forward, but keep pushing your shoulders backwards. From there, I want you to lift your right leg up. Point your right toes and hold. 3 breaths. In. Exhale. Keep pushing your shoulders towards your left foot. 2. Exhale. 3. Last one. Drop your right foot down, but keep looking forward. Can you lift your elbows at the same time? Inhale. Push your hands and lift up. Exhale. Drop to your knees and sit back. Take rest. Open your shoulders. Open your palm and let the shoulders relax. Stay here. Just 1 breath. And exhale, come back. Inhale, measure your tabletop. And exhale, look forward at the top of the mat. Make sure you have space. Lengthen your left arm, then follow by the right. And exhale, drop your elbows down simultaneously. Pinch them together, shoulder width apart. Inhale, tuck your toes and lift the knees. Stay here, pushing your shoulders back, option 1. Or option 2, walk your feet further forward as much as you want without leaning your shoulders. Keep them pushing back. This time, we lift the left leg up. Point the toes, lift it up and hold. 3 breaths. Inhale. Keep your hips square. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, last one, push. And on the exhale, drop your feet down and drop to your knees. This time, we sit back onto the heels and take child's pose. Hang your head, let go, 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, feeling your shoulders starting to relax. Maybe you still have some burning sensation. Breathe into it and let go of any tension. 3, inhale, last one. And on the exhale, you slowly come back up into tabletop. Well done. So from tabletop, I want you to again create some space at the top of your mat. And again, you walk your hands forward. Inhale. This time, I want you to come onto your fingertips. So you really need to engage your forearms and elbows. And then slowly, we're going to try and align our hips over the knees. And slowly start to sink our chest. So no need to drop your chest to the floor. If you're able to, go ahead. If this is uncomfortable for your hands, you can flatten the palm and start to sink. If you want more of a challenge, you can lift the palm and come on the fingertips. So it's up to you. However deep you want to sink your chest, your upper back wants to open. Can you stay with your hips on top of your knees? 3 breaths. Exhale. Can you breathe? 2, inhale. Exhale, open your chest and heart. 3, inhale. Hands flat, press into the hands and lift halfway. Inhale, lean forward. Keep resisting the floor. And as you roll onto your knees, start to slowly come down onto the thighs. Slowly come onto your pubic bone. Open the chest. And slowly start to sit onto your pubic bone. Engage your shoulder blades. Try to pump your chest between the shoulders. Lengthen your front body, your abdomen, your chest. Stay here, 1 more. And on the exhale, you bend your elbows and drop them down. You can walk your elbows forward, get them in front of your shoulders for Sphinx pose. And as you pull your elbows back, you pull your chest forward. Again, inhale, stretch your front body. Exhale, push your pubic bone into the ground. And 2, try and lengthen your belly button, your chest. Exhale. 3, inhale. Press into your hands, turn your elbows out, hands in, and roll your forehead down. Good. You can rest your forehead on the mat and slide your hands back underneath your shoulders, elbows pointing up. From there, we're going to push up and sit into child's pose. Inhale, push up. We sit back and come into your child's pose. You just stay 1 breath. Inhale. And on the exhale, you lift up and round into tabletop pose. Well done. So come into your tabletop. And on the exhale, make sure you have some space at the top of your mat. Again, we're going to inhale, walk your hands forward. Hands flat this time. And we're going to come into Dolphin pose. Squeeze your elbows together and down onto the floor, shoulder width apart. Tuck your toes and inhale, lift up into your Dolphin. And exhale, push your shoulders towards the feet. Option 1, you stay like this, or you walk your feet a little bit more forward if you want to challenge. And now we're going to do kind of mini push-ups for your shoulders. So inhale, lean your chin over the shoulders and towards the wrists as much as you can. Exhale, push. Can you get the shoulders back towards your feet? 2, inhale, lean your shoulders forward, get it over your wrists. Exhale, push it back towards your feet. Last one, inhale, push your chin forward and exhale, push it back, drop to your knees and relax. Well done. Slide your hands wherever they need to go so you can relax your shoulders and your forehead. Stay here, 2 more. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, slowly come up into your tabletop. Well done. Measure your hands and knees. And on the exhale, we're going to tuck our toes this time and sit on top. Good. So you might be experiencing some pain. If you're unable to do this, I recommend you sit like this, or you place a cushion between your glutes and your heels. So you want to find that stretch on the feet and lean all the weight back into the heels. I want you to circle your arms up. Inhale. Interlock your fingers. And on the exhale, reverse the palm. Inhale, open your shoulders and chest. Start to arch your back. On the exhale, round your spine, almost coming into a cat pose and pushing the wall in front of you. Hands shoulder level. Inhale, lift your arms up, arch your spine, and pump your heart forward. Exhale, round your spine and push the back of the heart. Inhale, last one. Open the chest, pump your heart forward. This time you stay and exhale, cactus your arms shoulder width apart. Inhale, stay here and arch your spine, look up. And exhale, hands in prayer at your heart center, Namaskar. Inhale, lean forward and come into your tabletop. Good, and exhale, stretch out your feet, point the toes, maybe circling your ankles in both directions, finding some relief. Good, now come back into your tabletop, tuck your toes under. On the exhale, we're going to push into downward facing dog. Stretch your downward facing dog, enjoying finding some familiarity here, and really pressing into your hands and lengthening your spine. Stay here, one more. Look at your feet. On the exhale, shift all the weight into your left foot. Inhale, reach your right leg up. This time I want you to bring your right knee into your nose. Exhale, touch. Stay here. Inhale, look between your hands and take a step forward with your right foot. Exhale, drop your left knee down. Untuck the toes. Inhale, reach both arms up, circle them up, and reach them above your head. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, point it towards the ground so you can really stretch your upper left thigh. Inhale, stay here or start to lean forward. Exhale, you can get the knee over the ankle and almost leaning towards your toes. Inhale, keep your tailbone pointing down and lift your arms higher. Exhale, release and drop your hands either side of your foot, shoulder width apart. Now push off your right heel and push into your left knee. Come into Ardha Hanuman, half splits, aligning your hips over the knee and sliding your right foot forward until you find your alignment. If this is too much, you can always take a block and come up higher. Try and lengthen your spine. Inhale. So lengthening the spine almost as if you're coming into cow pose. Hold it for 3. Exhale. If you want to go deeper, flatten your hands or bend your elbows. 3, last one. And on the exhale, you release, looking forward, bending into your right knee. Get your right knee over the ankle and tuck your left toes. I want you to come up, inhale like you did before, with arms up. But this time, I want you to charge your left toes and see if you can lift the left knee slightly. Point your tailbone towards the ground, inhale, and push your left heel back. Exhale, charging your legs now. We start to work our thighs. Hold it, 3. Exhale. 2, inhale. Hold it, exhale. Keep your pelvis neutral, tailbone pointing down. And on the exhale, hands down. Keep your left foot and slide your right leg back into 3-legged down dog. Inhale, reach your right leg high, look forward, and sweep forward into upward facing dog. Inhale, come into up dog, lift up. And then exhale, touch your knees and sit into child's pose. Exhale. Find some rest. Inhale, stay here. And on the exhale, slowly come up into tabletop. Hands and feet or knees shoulder width apart. Stay here. Inhale, tuck your toes. And on the exhale, push into downward facing dog. Stay here, lengthening your spine. 3 breaths. Exhale. Hang your head. Let go of any tension in the neck. 2. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Shift all the weight into your right foot. Inhale, straighten your left leg back and up. Lift. And now exhale, bend your knee into the nose. Round your shoulders and touch. Stay here. Inhale, look between your hands and step your left foot forward. Exhale, drop your right knee down. Untuck your right toes. Inhale, push off your left foot and come up. Reach your arms up. On the exhale, I want you to tuck your tailbone, so point it in. Get rid of any curve in your lower back and start to sink your hips towards the left foot. Keep your tailbone tucked to stretch your upper right thigh. Lift your arms up to lift the ribs. Hold it. 2 more. Exhale. 1 more. On the exhale, lean forward, hands down underneath your shoulders. Push off the left heel, flex the foot, and lean back. Come into Ardha Hanuman. You can lift your hands, place it on blocks, or you can keep them on fingertips on the floor. We want to curl the left toes, lengthen the spine. Stay here is option 1. Option 2, flatten the hands, or option 3, bend the elbows. 2 more, deepen your stretch. Exhale. Last one, inhale. On the exhale, push off the floor and bend into your left knee. Well done. This time you're going to tuck your right toes and lift the chest. Inhale, reach your arms up. And on the exhale, I want you to push off your right foot. So inhale, float your right knee. And on the exhale, tuck your tailbone and push the right heel back. Stay here, 3 breaths. Lift your arms high. Exhale, get your hips low in line with your knee. 2, inhale. Exhale, last one. 3, push, push, push. And exhale, lean forward, hands down. Slide your left leg back and up into 3-legged down dog. Look forward and sweep forward into upward facing dog. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, drop your knees and sit into child's pose. Rest your hands, your forearms and head, and let go. Stay here. 3. Find your breath. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, inhale. On the exhale, slowly come up into tabletop. So we measure our hands and knees in tabletop. And we start to do a similar sequence, really charging the legs. So tuck your toes and push into downward facing dog. Well done. So push down into down dog. Shift all the weight into your left foot. And inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, right knee to nose, high plank, round. Stay here, look in between your hands, and inhale, step your right foot forward. And on the exhale, I want you to drop your left knee down. Well done. This time, I want you to push off your left hand and do just a gentle twist. Open your right shoulder. Exhale, reach your right arm over the ear. Open your right ribs. Stay here, inhale and lengthen. And on the exhale, I want you to cactus your arm open and see if you can twist a little bit more. Look down and inhale. Frame your foot with both hands. And on the exhale, tuck in your tailbone and start to come up. Inhale, reach both arms up. Hands together. And exhale, keep your left toes tucked and start to push off your left foot. Again, inhale, lift your knee and straighten the left leg backwards. Tuck the tailbone. Inhale, stay here, just 1 breath. On the exhale, hands down. This time, I want you to slide the right leg into a plank. Good. And on the exhale, I want you to drop to your knees and come into a Sphinx pose. So slowly drop to your thighs, come onto your pubic bone, and then come onto your belly. Walk your elbows forward and pull and stretch your abdomen forward. Inhale, lengthen. Maybe even lift your elbows again. And then exhale, back down. 2, inhale, lift up. Exhale, back down. 3, inhale, stay here. And you're going to exhale, drop to your belly, open the elbows, and hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lift up into tabletop. I want you to walk your knees forward so they're in line underneath your hips. Inhale, you're going to take another gentle twist. Reach your right arm up. And then on the exhale, look down, slide your right arm underneath, and to the outside of your mat, drop your head down. From there, extend and walk your left arm forward. And exhale, just elongate your left arm and enjoy this gentle twist and stretch. 3 breaths in. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, inhale. Walk your left hand back underneath your left shoulder. Push down through the left hand and come back into your gentle twist. Inhale. Exhale, hand down into tabletop. Well done. From there, we're going to inhale, tuck your toes, and make our way back into downward dog to do the left side. Inhale, lengthen the spine. On the exhale, shift all the weight into your right foot. Inhale, lengthen the left leg back and up. On the exhale, bend your left knee into nose, touch. Look between your thumbs, and inhale, step your left foot. And exhale, bend your left knee down. Bring all the weight into your right hand. You might need to walk it forward underneath the shoulder and come into your gentle twist. Inhale, lift your left arm up. And exhale, bring it over the ear. Keep pushing off your right hand and stay. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. But on the exhale, I want you to cactus your left elbow, bend the elbow and twist deeper. Look up and open your left chest. Hold it. One more. And on the exhale, look down and place your left hand underneath your left shoulder. You're going to keep your right toes tucked and come up. Inhale, reach your arms up. Join your hands together and exhale, push off your right foot. Inhale, lift the knee and push the thigh back. Exhale, keep your tailbone tucked and start to sit your hips. Inhale, just one more breath. And exhale, hands down. Inhale, you're just going to step your left leg back into a plank. And exhale, this time we're going to drop to the knees. And we're going to come into knees, chest, and chin. So really try and press into your chest. If you find this difficult, you can walk your knees backwards. If you want more of a stretch, you can walk your knees forward. So choose your option of how deep you want to make the stretch. Stay here, just one more. On the exhale, I want you to push up and come into tabletop. Inhale, measure your hands and knees. And exhale, come back into your gentle twist. So lift your left arm up. Inhale. And on the exhale, look down, slide your left hand under and out. Drop your shoulder and head down. Keep your hips square and extend your right arm forward. Walk your hand to the top and just gently rest onto the back of your left arm and head. Stay here, 3 breaths. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, inhale. And now slide your right hand back underneath your right shoulder. Inhale, push off your right hand, twist and reach your left arm up. Exhale, look down and place your hand back into tabletop. Well done. Inhale, tuck your toes. And we come into your very last downward facing dog. Really stretch your arms and hang your head. And hold. 3. Let me just check the time. What time is it? No. 2. Okay. Exhale. 3, last downward dog. And on the exhale, I want you to look forward. Come onto your knees. Well done. Inhale, untuck your toes. And we're going to stand onto our knees. Keep your knees hips width apart. This time, I want you to do all your effort in removing this angle in your hip flexor. So really squeeze the glutes and try and push your pubic bone forward, almost as if you're leaning forward. Then from there, I want you to circle your arms up. Keep your hips pushing forward. You need to really squeeze the glutes. And on the exhale, I want you to cactus your arms. Pump your chest. Inhale, keep your glutes squeezing forward and lift your arms. And exhale, I want you to hold your arms straight. Hold your neck. Hold it. 3. Exhale. 2. Exhale. Try and find space. 3. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. Sit back down. Inhale. Roll over to your right hip. And exhale. Straighten out your legs. Come into the center of your mat. Inhale. You're going to bend your knees. You're going to grab the underside of your leg and start to roll down. Let go of your legs and slide your shoulders down. Drop the back of your head, finding some relief. Well done. So from there, I want you to lift your right leg up, bend your right knee and cross the ankle over your left thigh, almost coming into this hip opener. So from there, I want you to lift your shoulders and look forward and see if you can get that foot into your left hand. Can you bring it closer? If you're able to, maybe grab the foot with both hands and start to open the hip out to the right and come back. Keep your chest lifted as if you're doing some abdominal crunches. Good. Now from there, pull the foot into your left elbow. Try and catch it. Can you grab the right knee with your right elbow? Can you catch it? Can you grab your leg like a baby and try and cradle the baby into your chest? Slowly start to straighten the left leg and start to pull your chest higher. Huge intense stretch now on your right hip as well as in your abdomen. Hold it. 3. Exhale. 2. Almost there. Exhale. 3. Last one. Bend your left knee and exhale. Let go of the foot and let go of your leg. Drop it back down. This time you open your legs out into Baddha Kona, into your butterfly, and join the feet together. Reach your arms up above your head and you're going to cactus your arms out, shoulder width or shoulder level. I want you to relax here. 3 breaths. Letting the belly open, letting the weight come into your arms, into your heels, your ankles, and into your hips. Last breath, inhale, opening the chest. And on the exhale, I want you to close your knees like a book, closing together. From there, I want you to inhale, reach your arms above your head. And then exhale, slide the arms down next to your hips. Inhale, reach your left leg up, straighten the leg. Bend the knee and exhale, cross the ankle over your right thigh. I want you to lift your chest, lift your shoulders, and see if you can grab the foot with your right hand. Can you grab the foot with both hands and start to open the hip, opening the knee, almost just rocking yourself from side to side. But keep your shoulders lifted. Good. And then from there, you're going to pull the foot into your right elbow. Try and catch it with your right elbow crease. And then from there, try and catch your left knee with the left elbow. And then almost catching the leg like a baby. From there, try and get that right foot into your right shoulder and see if you can start to straighten your right leg. Keep your shoulders lifted, keep your abdomen engaged, and hold for 3. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. On the exhale, bend your right knee, place the foot, and let go, lie down. This time, you're going to walk your feet out to the sides of your mat, and you're going to drop your knees in together. And then from there, you're going to lift your arms up above your head. Let them drop to the floor. And on the exhale, bend your elbows into a cactus in the line with your shoulders. Relax your knees together and let your hips roll in. Breathe with me. 1, inhale. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, inhale. Slowly open your eyes if you have them closed. And then inhale, you're going to straighten your legs and straighten your arms above your head. Stretch yourself in 2 directions. And on the exhale, bend your right knee into the chest. Inhale, catch your knee with your left hand. And exhale, slide your right arm down in line with your right shoulder. We're going to twist. Roll over to your left hip, rolling your right hip on top of left, and then adding some pressure onto the knee with your left hand. Start to turn your face over to the right, allowing your face to drop, allowing your cheeks to hang. Enjoy this gentle twist. You can try and intensify the twist as much as you want, adding pressure into your left hand. Try and keep your shoulder blades flat on the floor. Breathe in 3. Exhale. 2, into your right ribs. Exhale. Last one. On the exhale, roll back to center. Straighten your legs, straighten your arms. Inhale, reach your arms behind you, point your toes. And on the exhale, bend your left knee into the chest. Try and catch the knee with your right hand from the outside and slide your left hand down in line with your shoulder. Roll over to your right hip, bringing your left hip on top. Add pressure into your hand and turn your face over to the left side. Stay here for 3. Just rolling onto the left side of your head, adding more pressure into the hand. Can you create more space in your left side body? Remember to breathe more into your left lungs. Well done. Let's now stay for 3. Inhale. Exhale. Add more pressure into the hand if you want, on your right hand. 2. Exhale. 3. Last one. On the exhale, I want you to let go and roll back to center. Inhale. Turn your palms to face up next to your hips and open your legs wide as your yoga mat. Make sure the back of your neck is long, your tailbone is flat, and your palms are facing up. I invite you to stay here in Shavasana, relaxing your breath and enjoying the floor. Meanwhile, I'm going to roll myself back up and say goodbye. Thank you for joining me for class. Namaste.